Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's me Logan here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the best, so far from what I've seen, $400 parts list. I haven't built the computer yet, so I can't vouch for its awesomeness, but it's pretty awesome for its price point, guys, so let's take a look at that. Alright, we're going to have an Intel Pentium G3258 3.2 GHz dual core. It's $70 on Newegg. You can get it cheaper if you buy from NCIX or Tiger Direct or even Amazon, and we're choosing this one because it's unlocked and it's really cheap for a budget processor, $70. So for the motherboard, we're going to have a Gigabyte GA H81M DS2V Micro ATX. It's good for its price point and its class, and you can actually overclock the Pentium using this motherboard, but you're limited to only 4.2 gigahertz because of Gigabyte's voltage limitations, which is unfortunate, but still, 4.2 is way faster than 3.2, especially in lightly threaded situations. We're going to have 4 gigabytes of G-Skill RAM. It's cheap. I'm not going to call it generic because it's G-Skill, but it works. You could spend an extra $20 and get 8 gigabytes, which is recommended because of price performance, but this is a $400 build, so we're going to stick with 4. And for the storage, we're going to have a 1TB WD Caviar Blue. And on a side note, this is larger than both the PS4 and Xbox One's hard drives combined, because they both have 500GB hard drives. But because of the fact that their operating system is unoptimized, you can only access about 400GB on the PS4. Same with the Xbox One. So, for the GPU, we're going to have a R7 260X, excuse my stuttering, $110 on Newegg, but you can use the rebate and get it for $90, which is awesome to say the least, because this card is better than the 750 Ti. You're going to have 2 gigabytes of usable VRAM, and you can overclock it, which is something you can't do on the PS4 and Xbox One. So overall, this is a neat little card. It has a sleek black unibody cooler, and it features DisplayPort, which is something awesome. And we're going to have a generic Rosewill FB03 mid-tower. It's $30. It works. It's not sexy, it's not flashy, but hell, it works. And we're going to have a Rosewill 450-watt 80+ bronze semi-modular ATX PSU. It's nice, it works. It's not going to blow up and take half your system down with it, so that's why we're choosing this. And the grand total goes out to $401. Cheaper than the PS4 if you get PlayStation Plus. Now this will undoubtedly outperform the PS4 and Xbox One because of the frame buffer and the fact that you can overclock, which is recommended with most graphics cards. So far, I haven't seen a build better than this, honestly, and I frequent sites like Tom's Hardware and YouTubers like Austin Evans and Scattervolt looking for budget part lists, and this is the best one I've come across for $400 so far. So, if you're looking for something to replace your PS4 or Xbox One, build this, because it is freaking awesome. And before I go, there's probably something you're wondering, why doesn't this feature an operating system? And my answer to that is, because this is meant to replace your console. It's not meant to be a computer. With the PS4 and Xbox One, you get a game launch hub, not an OS. You can't go on the internet, fluently at least, and you can't watch YouTube videos in 1080p. You can't do all of the cool stuff a computer can. Which is why this build isn't meant to be a computer. It's meant to be a gaming computer / console replacer. Which is why it's not going to have an OS, because you are completely... It's recommended for this build that you install SteamOS or Linux, because you're getting the same experience as you will with the PS4 and Xbox One. However, feel free to install Windows 7 and use this as an actual computer, as, it's awesome to have a computer, but this is a gaming machine, which is why we're not going to have an operating system. So, that concludes this video. Until next time, I suppose. Peace.